Well, hello, I'm Hanuman Joe, the man, and welcome back to Let's Interview. And this week I have my lovely guest.
I'm very lovely. Hi, everybody. My name is Ashe K. I am another random YouTuber that does Let's Plays. That's all you really need to know.
Yeah, basically, we Ash very nicely a few months ago bought me and Lydia Almera, a game I love playing, and I cannot say the name right. I always go, Lydia, can we play Almera? And she's like, you mean this? I was like, yes,
Sure.
yes. Fucking love the game. It's a great game. Everyone should try it. Or bug Ash into buying it for them. I've put 15 hours so far into it. The videos came out great. Ash, I'm saying this right now at the beginning. I'm calling a rematch. And I don't want to be the fucking bear again. I am great with the wolf.
Oh, I am very much down. I actually, because I play that game an insane amount as well. I actually really like the bear now that I kind of figured it out. So, fair trade, fair trade. You'll have to fight with Lydia over the wolf because you know she'll want to play the wolf again.
Yeah, she's alright with the... Ooh, when is it coming out officially, though, the game?
You know, to this day, I still don't know. I think they have another two of like those. I mean, they've already had like a bajillion patches just to keep adding stuff to the game. Because to me, it feels like already a complete game, but they just keep adding more stuff to it.
And
So I think it's,
Yeah, sorry.
yeah, I think they got too much, like two more of those patches before they consider the game even complete.
It's,
So
it's a great game. And I know like there's four characters that you don't get to play until it's released. And it's
yeah.
bugging the
Uh,
crap out of me.
have you looked at the preview for the first character?
No.
It's pretty much you can play the female bear now, but the male bear is like a warrior shaman, and they kind of on the name is called Armello, and yeah, the new character they're already kind of showcasing them, and he just looks badass. So yeah, I love that game a lot too. I'm very excited about seeing it completed.
It's such a good game. It's really up to I at this point I win a lot with prestiges because someone goes and kills the king and then dies in the meanwhile, and I just have like 15 prestige or something insane like that.
Yeah, that's probably my only criticism with the game is that I think like 90 to 95% of the time I win with prestige. I've tried to win with a rot victory, and I have yet to do it.
Oh, I haven't done it yet because it's one or less, and I always seem to win. If I get to the king, I win it with no raw because the Bane's
Yeah.
are bitches, or I win with 3 raw or 2 raw.
Yeah, I can usually rack it up, but by the time I finally get to a decent amount of rot, it's the king's already so far ahead of me that he just crushes me. So, yeah, and again, it's just super easy to win with prestige versus actually trying to like fight the king or, get the rot or even getting the spirit stones, which the last expansion they made that a lot easier, but still, might as well just let everyone else try to fight the king and die and win by prestige.
Yeah, like they had this weird animation for a while that when the new day cycle starts, the king roars, and he doesn't he roars now, and it's really quicker. But originally, it was king's face came up, and it went very slowly around the board of what's happening. But now he just roars, and it's so much quicker and easier. Like it's cutting a lot of shite out of the game.
Yeah, it's the animation for that game, especially for just a random indie game, is absolutely gorgeous. But they since the beginning, since I started playing, they cut out a lot of the animations, and honestly, I'm very happy for it because it feels like half the time you're watching animations that you've seen. The first two or three times is great, but once you see it for like the 50th, you don't care anymore.
I checked mine and Lydia's playing time, and we're both. I'm 50 hours, and she's just 15 hours. I've just checked Ash's 40 hours
Uh-huh.
recorded.
Yeah, a bunch of my friends who are non-YouTubers, we play that a lot. I'm a huge board game fan, and quite a few. I live in the U.S. in the northwest of the U.S., but I used to live in Los Angeles, and a lot of my friends still live down there, and I play that with them a lot. It's kind of our way of getting together and playing board games, even though we're miles apart.
Other things like if I'm playing with Lydia, because she's you and Lydia the only people I know who have this game, and I wish more people had it. If her internet goes, her character dies instantly, and starts back of the save spot, but she can't get back into the game.
Oh,
It'd be
snap.
it'd be nice if they added something that you can invite a friend while you're playing.
Yeah, that would be kind of. I don't know how they would do that and keep it fair though.
Well,
I wish that was an option, but
even like let them view it, because I was like, Lydia, how'd you just die? And I'm like, Lydia, oh, you're gone, aren't you? Why am I still talking down? Yeah, it's just, I'd like if, some things. It's a great game. I've actually gone off to, I've emailed them about an interview, and they've just said we're far too busy. It's like,
yeah,
damn you lads.
it's a damn shame because I mean every time like I would post a video of us playing Armello on like Twitter or something, they would make a point to favorite it and retweet it. They make a point to promote any fan who they can get the radar on. They make a point to respond to every individual they can. They're very, very pro customer, which in my opinion with video games nowadays, indie or AAA, you don't see that as frequently where, the people playing your game comes first. So it just makes me like the company even more that they're so hands-on with everybody.
I've just looked up, the 1st of December is the full release. Launch on the 1st of September.
Are you shitting me?
No, just read it there.
What? Oh, that's awesome.
That is. Get to play with a few new characters. Definitely, I'm calling it now a rematch already. I'm speaking. I'm speaking for legit. We'll do it when the full game's out. We'll do a rematch, and we'll just pick.
Definitely.
And we can only pick the new characters.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and this time, now that we've all had a chance to play, and if anyone sees the video, I mentioned it, but I feel so bad because they pretty much, that was, I believe that was both of yours first time ever playing the game.
Yeah, there was just a lot of issues with me and Lydia trying to get free time to play it, because I was constantly going to Lydia, all right, because I didn't know there was like a single option. I've played a single option. It's not as fun.
No, not at all, no.
We just couldn't get time because you gave it to us. Because Lydia was at me going, so someone's wants to do this and they're going to buy the game. And I'm like, what? What do you mean someone's going to buy the game for us? Yeah, someone's going to buy the game for us. He already sent it to me. I just email him back. I was like, alright. So I saw the message because I never check my messages. I was like, yeah, I'll take a free game.
Right? Well, I thought it was only fair because, I mean, I'm a complete stranger. I think the only reason why I found your guys' channel is at one point you subscribed to my channel and then I checked yours out and liked it. And I saw that both of you seem to be very YouTube co-op friendly, so I decided to reach out. But since I was picking the game, I'm the stranger reaching out to you guys who do a lot of work together. I figured it was only fair to buy you the game, instead of like, hey, want to do co-op? Here's the game. Buy it. Now play me.
It was very nice. It was a very nice gesture. And I was like, oh, that's very nice. But now, just because I don't know because there's a few Let's Players and YouTubers we know that at least once a week I get a free game. And at least once a week I send someone a free game. I sent someone a free game today because I bought on Kingwin you can buy cheap keys. And it was a game I just didn't want. I was like, do you want this? You can have this. I don't want it. It's nice. And I during some of the sales, I didn't realize I was buying bulk packs of games. So I had 4 copies of Castle Crashers, copies of loads of games, and I just started sending them out to people. But then I don't know what happened. I must have sent too many out. That one of the lads was just like, you sent me Castle Crashers. I was like, yeah, it's a great game, isn't it? It's gone. I was like, Lydia, what happened? And she was like, someone probably got the game. You probably sent it to someone first, they didn't see it. But this person opened it, installed it, but they originally got it and said yes, so they probably lost it. I was like, oh, that's not fun. Fun.
That sucks. Yeah, I honestly love playing with you guys. I mean, because Lydia and I have a lot of the same sense of humor, but I'm I'm extremely salty, and you kind of have the same, kind of like insult, but don't make it personal. It's all in good fun kind of attitude that I have. So it's nice to be able to banter with someone who doesn't take it personally and knows it's all in good fun.
Oh,
So yeah,
it's great. It's the guy I did the Let's Play with, the co-op coming up next week. Oh well, the way this is going, it's because I have another interview I had to pull up. I'm not looking for it. That was a really long one. He is someone I can really buzz off. We have a good, we mesh really well, and it's been really good that there hasn't been a YouTuber we worked with that I didn't mesh well with, or Lydia didn't work well with. It's all been a really nice community, really, at this point.
yeah. I actually started doing YouTube videos because a friend of mine asked me to jump on her channel originally. I wasn't big into watching YouTube at the time. I loved video games. I've been loving video games since I was a wee lad, but in general, like
lads.
I didn't. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. That was not the thing to say in this conversation. Sorry. I didn't mean offense by that.
No, I was like, whoa, be careful. I might start making old man jokes.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think I got like 10 years on you. So, so already it's like back in my day, video games, we had a little yellow ball that used to eat white balls and be chased by ghosts. It's
No,
like already.
he's in a movie with Adam Sandler. That's doing dreadful.
Yeah, it's already. I mean, I already sound senile when trying to explain half the games like I used to play as a kid. But yeah,
I remember games before there was a D-pad. There was just 4 buttons that made no sense.
there was a white line, and you would try to hit the square past the other white line.
It never went the way you wanted.
Right. But yeah, it's eventually I got into YouTube and all that stuff, and eventually the person who used to do YouTube with me no longer, there were some issues, not between us, just between like generally trying to keep up with the channel and all that. She no longer found interest, and I really loved doing it, so I just kept going, and eventually I started watching YouTube videos, got really into like the Game Grumps and like Jesse
Damn
Cox
straight.
and Dodger. I love the Game Grumps. I actually knew about them before I realized I knew about them. I was a big Ninja Sex Party fan.
Oh, I love some of their videos.
Oh yeah.
Did you see?
It's-
Did you see the one? During sex I cry. Before sex I cry. After sex I cry.
Oh yeah. I think I've seen every single one of their videos at least 6 times a piece. I really like them. And I really like Danny Sexbang on the Game Grumps because again, I never even knew who JonTron was before I got into YouTube. Danny was there when I started watching it. So
Oh, he just put up a new. I just went to the Ninja Sex Party page. There's a new video up. Cookies.
Cookies. Oh yeah, I've already seen it. It's great. Yeah, which I don't like metal at all. So anytime I see like something where it's like they're kind of mocking how serious like the death metal heads take their music, it immediately makes me start laughing to the point of tears. Like I got nothing against the music. I just think sometimes some of those guys get into the music just a little too far. Can't take a joke.
Yeah. Too serious. I know people who are in death metal bands, and the original name of the band was Criminal Damage. Alright, I thought it was a great name. It really was. It would have been better if it was like a reggae band or something like that.
Yeah.
But they just couldn't get gigs at all because it wasn't death metal enough. So they changed the name to Xenocide, and it's an absolute destruction of species. It's like killing an entire
That's a pretty
planet.
badass name too. Yeah.
And then it was just like they were doing cover arts and all this, and you have the drummer, the guitars and bassist being like, "Oh, what up, lads? Hey, peace," and all this, and you have 2 people just like, "I'm so much muscle," and I'm like, "It's just be happy. I know you're in a death metal band, but either you're all go fuck yourselves, or you're all like, oh, come on, lads, have some fun."
I would love to see a death metal band that talks nothing about like except like unicorns and rainbows. That would be like the best I would listen to the shit out of that. And, you rainbows are pretty. I think that would be an awesome band, personally.
I also like the Starbomb stuff. Eager Raptor and Danny Sexband did.
Yeah, honestly, like I just consider that Ninja Sex Party plus more. It's it you know, I don't personally, because I'm not into synth pop all that much either. I just really like the comedy and the video games aspect of it. But
oh yeah, it's
yeah,
not, I was kind of very against the whole idea that they're like there's gonna be raps and it's gonna be all, you know, upbeat and all this, and I was like and then I heard the Mario song, Princess Peach.
Yeah.
And the video fucking made me go out and get that album and the next album. I picked Toad. Why? Well, he's basically shaped like a dick.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it's my favorite song on their first album is by far Crashervania. It's
you never invited me to your games. How do you think that makes me feel?
I know.
Let's play Twister. Right hand green. Oh wait, it seems like I won a Twister.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, they almost. I can't say I like every single one of the songs on Starbomb, but there's no song I dislike, if that makes any sense.
I really like the and I've gone off and I've seen loads of videos of it. The Pac-Man song from the second album.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Inky's
Lament.
Inky's Lament. I'm on the Wikipedia. It's such a good song because it's so. Danny has such a good, strong voice.
Yeah.
Listen to my words. It's so good. It's like a beautiful. I was like, they could have just done a whole album on this whole thing of them escaping, but they did a minute-long song, and all the.
Hear my words.
Hear my words. It's so good. I really hope they release another album.
Yeah, it's on the Game Grumps secondary channel, Grump Out, they mentioned that that's the objective, but it depends if they can make enough songs. But between Danny and Egoraptor, I'd be really surprised if they can't. Which
they were just at a panel today because I saw on Twitter it was blowing the fuck up. So I'm sure they announced the third album because that's when they announced the second album, and I think that's when they announced the first album. They're at a panel.
Well, I know Ninja Sex Party is working on their next album already because they already mentioned that they're going to do like an all album cover of covers.
Nice.
So I'm pretty sure they're probably going to knock that out first and then move back to Starbomb. But, well, then again, they just came out with an SPCD, didn't they? Yeah, NSPCD. Yeah, bunch of letters.
I'm actually on the Wikipedia page. Starbomb 3 will be out in 2016, so...
Oh, snap.
Yeah. So the Ninja Sex Party Under the Cover will be released soon. That's the name of it, Under the Covers.
Yep.
Oh, no, they released an album just last month.
Yeah. Because they were actually up in my neck of the woods because I believe their like CD distributor is based in Portland, Oregon, which is where I'm from. So they were like somewhere like extremely close to me. So there was always this little hope, is like, dear God, I hope I can see Ninja Brian and like Danny like ordering a cup of coffee so I can like fan stalk them.
Hey, just going up to him. Hey, Danny. Yeah. Can I fan stalk you for the rest of the day?
Knowing them though, I'm not sure that they would react negatively.
Could you just do it from a few steps behind? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Ross
I'll be like,
dick, isn't he? I really like Ross. I like Ross too. He's awesome, isn't he? Yeah.
Oh,
can you just stand a bit forward or away?
Ross is like the king of one-liners for me, like, because he is such a troll, but he says the funniest shit that like no one else in my I know thinks is funny, but like someone was insulting him, like asking because the Game Grumps did like a Q&A and they asked him like a really stupid question, and all he said was, "Come at me, Scrub Lord, I'm ripped." And if you've seen a picture of the guy, he's super skinny, so just watch it.
Years ago, he used to be really ripped.
I could kind of believe it, because with how much he likes to like run his mouth to people, I kind of figured he'd, muscle up to keep the aggressive ones at bay.
I couldn't see him getting like a big fight or anything. Fuck this shit. Yeah, like I loved. They did a panel last year, and Ninja Brian was there, and he just took the mask off and went, "This is so fucking warm. Hi, let's talk." Yeah, I really liked Game Grumps because it was the Game Grumps. Because there was a few channels that I kind of watched regularly, and Aaron just said like a few months ago, for people doing YouTube channels, I can't remember how he came up. It came up and rule one: have a good schedule, know what you're doing. Do not use a headset. Get a free standing mic. I bought a free standing mic. Boom.
Yeah.
And it was also from the Versus channel with Josh Jepson attacking Two Cans that Tyler, I think, said YouTube is 90% networking, and that's when I start kind of going off and going, "Would you like to work with me?" "Oh no, you're busy. That's fine." "Would you like to work with me?" That's fine." "Would you like kill myself?" "Yeah, that's fine." And all this till this poor little English girl said yes, and she's been dealing with me nearly a year at this point.
Poor Lydia.
Oh, she may not have realized.
We worked me shirts, you fool.
Because the guy, the review, the co-op game I'm doing, spoilers. We spent so much time slacking Lydia. And I was talking to her like, "Did he tell you anything about the Let's Play? Did he tell you?" And he was like, "No. Good. And she wasn't going like, "Why?" She was just like, "All right, Kev's not being weird." We slag on like every episode.
That poor girl. She's totally your YouTube mom. She's the only person I've seen so far that can even remotely keep you in line.
I know. She can really kind of, in some of the off topics and after the topics and before them, she's like, "Jesus Christ, Kev, shut the fuck up. Stop being so mean." And I'm like, "Rule one, if you do the show, I had to be mean to you till the second time."
Yeah.
In case you buy me a game and we're doing something like that, I'm going to be super fucking nice to you.
Yeah, right?
I still think it's brilliant that I got no responses for ages, and then this girl went, "Yeah, why not?"
Doomed forever.
And now we have a really good friendship.
Yeah, and it definitely shows. I think that's also part of like that makes YouTube hard is because you pretty much are like cold contacting a bunch of people who don't know you. You don't know if you're going to work well with them. So I mean, I feel very fortunate that I think you're a very sharp guy. I like the fact that I think we're talking about this off camera. But yeah, you're willing to dish it, but you don't make it personal. You don't have that passive aggressive like snip to it. You're just screwing around, and I'm the same way, so it's really nice to work with you that way. And Lydia, she is a total sweetheart. But me and her, like with concerning like video games and humor, have a lot of the same taste. So you're the only people I've ever really contacted, so I lucked out. So I feel very, very fortunate for that.
And originally I was looking for Irish YouTubers to work with. It's brilliant. I've said this to her, and I've probably said this on Let's Plays, on videos before. Her first Let's Play she did was Gone Home. Beautiful game. I wouldn't really class it as a game, but it's a beautiful story.
Oh, don't be one of those guys. What do you mean it's not a game? Just
well, the whole thing. It's more like a graphic novel. You're walking around and discovering your sister has a secret, and that your sister's actually gay, and she's run away to be with her girlfriend. And it's just like there's no like action, but it is a game. But you can play the whole thing in 20 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And I remember talking to Lydia, and she was doing the game, and I just really thought for some reason Lydia was gay. And talking to other YouTubers, they thought that as well. Definitely not gay, but a lot of people thought she was gay because
she gives off that vibe.
She kind of does. And then the next game, she did another one that her character, I think the main character was gay again, and she was just like, "I'm not gay." I was like, "I know you're not gay. Just stop doing games like that then." And she's doing Life is Strange, that you can be there's a makeout scene in the game, and I'm like, legit, seriously, how do you keep on doing this?
But she's not gay. Is she wear? I don't know. It's I'm noticing it. Yeah, I'm noticing a trend because I watch both of your guys' channels a lot, and yeah, I never really noticed that trend. But now that you mention it,
I was every time I watched the videos that we did together with Amara, I was just watching one of them the other day. And he was like, Jesus Christ, me and Lydia are giving so much shit to each other.
I know.
Why are you going there, Kev? Why are you doing this, Kev?
Oh man, for the game I started banking on it. Like I'd be like barely like ahead of the game, and like you and I would like at one point you and I were like right next to each other, and I could go for something, but I would be like in Lydia's way. I was like, no, I'll go for it because she's gonna attack Kev anyways. So, like, and sure enough, she beelined it right to you.
Oh yeah, she's great at the rat. Her best character is the rat, and she gets really quick with her quests. She once did, before I did 2 quests, she had all 4 quests done because they were right beside each other. I was like, this is not fair. Why is my first quest on the other side of the map and the second quest is on the other side of the map? It's not even that big of a map.
I know. That game can get really frustrating really quick. Because I mean, yeah. Oh, it's just I stopped myself just because I started flashing to a bunch of times where it's like you think you have it in the bag, or you're like 3 steps away from a quest, and then like a trap gets in your way or a Bane attacks you or something, and it completely throws you off for like a few turns. Oh, that shit pisses me off real fast. It's not that I'm competitive at all, but like. It's when I play with a bunch of non-YouTube friends, they always target me with the teleports, and it's always like right when I'm next to a quest, if they know it or not, and it just drives me batshit insane.
Goddamn rabbit always seems to follow me. I get his ass whipped every single time, but still follows me.
Yeah, the rabbit is the only character I don't like playing. The other 3 I really do enjoy, but the rabbit, I don't know. It's as an AI, I don't like her. At playing her, I don't like her. I just don't like her. I think she insulted my mother at one point. I don't know. It's just we don't get along.
Damn rabbit. Damn you. I hope they do another game. If it's a great another game in that kind of genre of board game, but real fun action. Because I was playing this other game. I don't know if you played it yet. It's 100% orange juice.
Oh, what the fuck? That game. Go on.
What is your opinion on that game, Ash?
I actually do kind of enjoy playing it, but it took me forever just to figure the game out. Like,
I was thrown into that game. Lydia was like, she bought me the game. I was like, oh, here you go. It's a real simple game. You don't
Bullshit.
need to know anything. And they had it on number 4 speed, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, that game is fucking crazy. I won't say I'm in love with the game or anything, but I've enjoyed playing it. But I honestly, other than the fact that I'm an anime fan and it kind of has the anime kind of flavor to it, that's the number one positive thing I can say about it is that kind of flavor, you know.
Like, I've only put 11 hours into it. I can't believe I put 11 hours into it. But Lydia and his other YouTuber play it all the time, and they're insane. And Lydia gets really, like, the first few times I played it, Lydia was like, blah, blah, blah. Last time I played it, she got so aggressive. It was like playing against myself of the bitch. They're like, they're like, oh, you're going to do that? Oh, you play like a woman. Jesus. She was like playing like I would, giving people a shit. I was like, Lydia, you've learned so much from me. She was like, bitch, please. I've learned nothing from you. It's the only other game I have like Almera that's like a board game that just makes no fucking sense.
Right?
I was like, what is going on? It's a fun game. I can't lie. It's a fun game. It's a weird game. Never play it on speed 1. Always 4. It's too fucking
really
slow.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because I played it at 4 my first time, and then the second time I played it at 1. I was like, this is so slow now. I'm actually reading the cards.
I don't actually ever think I played it on speed 4. I usually stick to like 2, sometimes 3. And I don't know. To me, it feels, God, yeah, speed 4. Because, yeah, I don't honestly have a pin. But again, that's a veg game for me. It's a game I'm not super into and don't think it's super great, but
It's a game
I definitely
play if you're editing and waiting for a video to render.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of how I feel because a lot of games I usually like stick to like Hearthstone or something like that. But yeah, I could definitely see like logging on and just screwing around with that game while I'm waiting for rendering or uploading for that matter because it's not like it can like making the game a little clunky is not going to hurt it.
Yeah, just having a small window. I like games like that there's no thought to it. You don't have to be like, it's not like a Fallout game that you can just like, oh, let's do all this.
Yeah.
Or a real complicated game. You're like, oh, who killed who? What?
Yeah. What? Wait.
On?
What?
Creepy Watson, walk away. Oh, there you are. And shit like that. And yeah, I love kind of games like even Super Meat Boy isn't a game you can just play in the background while you're waiting for something because you just gonna be like, oh god, I'm dying too much. But I love them little games that you can play with no fucking thought.
Yeah, there's no way I could, even with like rendering or something like that, there's no way I could play any platformer. One, because I'm just terrible at platformers. Two, they take a lot of concentration. Like once a video's done rendering, like you just can't walk away from a lot of platformers, in my opinion. Because especially once you get into like, again, like, you know, like you get into Meats or Shovel Knight or like, you know, I already said Super Meat Boy. Or like even something like I don't know. I don't think it's on Steam, but like even something like Towerfall. I can't picture myself just stepping away when a video's done.
I yeah, it's a fair point. I have a lot of games in my library at this point.
Yeah.
62.
I haven't even counted, and I don't want to, because it's like with me with video games, like I'll get into a lull where I'm just not really excited about anything, and then something comes out, and I like immediately turn into like a 5-year-old girl, where like I have this high pitched squeal, and I need it right now, or I'm gonna die. My current love game is King's Quest. I actually just finished it today, and that brought back good memories. That's a good game if you like point and click adventure games.
I've never played a point and click game. I don't think. I can't really remember. It's too late in the night for me. I don't think I could enjoy them. I really don't.
Yeah,
I don't like South Park. That kind of genre of turn-based game. Don't like, but South Park really made it fun.
Oh, South Park was my Jimmy Jam. It's because that kind of turn-based like JRPG kind of thing is my favorite type of game. I'm a big RPG nerd.
I'm not, and it just made it fun because it's like, this is insane. Like, what? Why? What?
The combat didn't take forever. There was something interesting happening at all times. Even like the collection bullshit quests and things like that didn't feel like they were this huge time sink. You could kind of complete most of it on your way. The game flowed from one thing to the next really nice. And of course, it was funny as hell.
It was like just like a long series of South Park. It's like series 14 of South Park. Hella fun.
Yeah, I'm really excited for their next game coming out.
I love the name. I love the trailer. The Fractured Butthole.
Oh, I felt like such an idiot. It took me like saying it out loud before I realized what they were getting at.
Did I spell butt B-U-T-T or just butt?
B-U-T.
B-U-T.
B-U-T W-H-O-L-E. Fractured Butthole.
The Fractured Butthole. I wonder what, because they haven't released much on it when I've looked. Like I don't know what kind of genre it's gonna be. Like I've just gone to the Wikipedia page and sent me to stick it through. So it could be very similar to if it's turn based again, that'd be fun.
I'm pretty sure because that game worked out so well for them. I'm pretty sure they're going to stick to the same formula, just use superheroes and maybe tweak a few little things to make it interesting. But I would guess that they're going to keep it pretty close to the same. Just because that first game was so successful, I'd be surprised if they tried to step away from it. You know, if you got a good formula, run with it.
Yeah, because the one thing I didn't like about Stick of Truth, they didn't have Mysterion, one of my favorite characters of the last few years, and I just wanted them to be in one scene or something, and he was not in it. I think the only time you see is when you go to Kenny's house and you go through his wardrobe. That's it.
Yeah, when you open up their closets, anything that they didn't like directly stick in the game, because they threw in a lot of stuff from all the seasons in that game. But if you opened up any closet, it would have all the other extra stuff constantly.
Except for Kyle's that had Tom Cruise in
Yeah,
the closet.
I forgot about that.
But Cartman, going to everyone's closets now was fun, but Cartman's one was jammed, packed.
Well, yeah, because if they have like 21 episodes or 22 or however, half of them are going to be based around some bullshit Cartman's doing, be it like Osmo or the Coon or what have you.
That episode with the fetus basketball, that was ingenious, that episode. That was fucking out there.
Oh, yeah. It's, with how long that show's been on, I can't believe they've been going as strong as they have with with pretty much new quips, especially with like U.S. social like policies and things like that.
When it only takes 6 days to do the whole show, it's impressive.
Yeah, no shit.
And you think it's been on for 18 years, and they've signed a contract to get up to series 23 or something. They're not even nowhere near like 500 episodes like The Simpsons are. They're only at 250 odds.
Yeah. Well, God, The Simpsons were around. We've already established I'm an old man. The Simpsons were around when I was like a young kid. So they have to be around for over probably 30 years now, something like that. I couldn't.
Simpsons.
Yeah.
20 odd. It's 20 odd with Simpsons.
Oh, really?
1989 when they debuted. December 1989.
Oh my God.
The next year I was born.
But oh my God. Back in my day, The Simpsons were on season 1.
But I remember growing up every Sunday there was a new episode of The Simpsons. And at one point I remember, because in Ireland we have Simpsons used to only be on like a Monday or Tuesday night for years because they didn't have such a backlog as they do now. And then they turned to Sunday night, and it was like, oh, prime time, Sunday night, The Simpsons, let's watch this. Eating your dinner at 6 o'clock, watching The Simpsons. 6:30 was the new episode. That was my childhood. And we still do it. And now my family's like, because The Simpsons have gone downhill.
Oh, yeah. I haven't watched it in years. And I think I've, maybe in the last, probably even 5 years, I turned it on once, got completely disinterested and changed it, which makes me so sad because, again, when I was just even a tiny little Ashling, I remember even on Halloween specifically, running around trick-or-treating as much as humanly possible so I could get home in time to watch their Halloween episode because those were my favorites.
I love the Halloween episodes, but the ratings from being a powerhouse, the last season was, I think the best was averaging 4, 2, and 3. They had a good few nights of ratings, but they have had bad ratings for a few years at this point.
Yeah, it only took them, 20 years to make it happen, but damn. Yeah, no one really cares about The Simpsons. Family Guy and South Park kind of replaced them.
And
so
at this point, Family Guy is starting to get boring.
Yeah.
South Park keeps very fresh because of the way they make it.
Yeah, I think that's the big thing is South Park stays on, on current topic, and I think that both Family Guy and Simpsons don't do as well as the job. It pretty much it's the Family Guy and the Simpsons are not Matt Stone and Trey Parker. No. is their problem.
And I remember one of the reasons I kind of stopped watching. I'll watch it now and again. If it's on, I'll watch it because there are some good seasons. And there's a book about the unofficial history of The Simpsons, and it's a great read of how Like Sam Simonson, one of the guys who helped create it, hasn't worked on the show in 20 odd. He died, I think, last year. He hasn't worked on it in 20 odd years, but he still gets a couple of million a year.
Oh, I believe it.
Him and Matt Grinan just hated each other.
You work that long with anybody, and
he was only there for like a few years. They just
really only a few.
But he's been on. He's on the credits for all these years, and he got like a cut. I think it was like 3 or 6 million a year just for his name to be on it.
Damn,
that's some fucking easy work. But it was it was an episode they did a few years ago because South Park did a whole terrorist episode that worked really well. The Snooch and the Pooch, that one. But the Simpsons did one, and it just didn't come off well. It was like, oh, this just seems really racist. I don't like this. I don't think I've ever even watched the full thing. I was just like, nope. And they also did an episode where they come to Ireland and did a horrible job of it.
Oh, I believe it. I mean,
because they went
anything American depicting anything non-American is going to be just dumb.
Like
There's no other way to say it.
The band in a couple of countries, it's banning. But like they went to England, did a really good English episode, and they've gone to other countries, and they kind of gave a good portrayal of the countries. Ireland one was just like, oh Jesus. Like it annoyed loads of people because we don't call the police, we call them guards or Garda Síochána. And this is where you see a car going, like they did no research, it should say Garda, like, or Taco Bell. There isn't a Taco Bell in Ireland. It was just some words and phrases. It just kind of annoyed us that it was like, because again, Family Guy did a brilliant episode of going to Ireland.
Yeah. Because
they made a joke of the stereotype. I don't think Ireland is that much of alcoholics, and the plane lands and it's just all empty bottles. Ice, and I was like, that's a funny joke, and they didn't make a big joke about political stuff because they made the Simpsons one was very political, like, oh, Ireland's really open and all this, and leprechauns marrying leprechauns. I was like, it's fine, it is now. We made it this year, equal rights for all in marriages. We voted in first country in Europe to change it. Constitution. And then America a few months ago, Obama just was it a few months ago? It was like this month. Obama just went, do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, it was last month. Pretty much, it's our Supreme Court pretty much said it's now this debate's over. It's unconstitutional. There you have it. Yeah. Ta-da!
Well, like ours wasn't marriage. Ours was equal rights in marriage.
Yeah.
It was just like still stupid stuff like. If you're in the hospital, you'd still have to wait a while, tax reasons. It was just like, come on, it's 21st century, it's 2015. Give them the same rights as a married couple. As the, I'm doing the quotation marks in my hands, normal married couple. The fucking married, give them the same rights. But like, the whole campaign was just like complete bullshit. Like, they had one of the videos and they had these ads and you couldn't click off them on YouTube. I'm a gay man, and I'm against the vote. I'm not a self-hating gay, but I think it's wrong. And they brought up an abortions, surrogacy. And then I remember having a debate one day in college going, lads, can we stop being dicks to each other? It's 21st century. How about we try not being dicks to each other? Think about this, in 20 years, a child of same-sex marriage coming in and going, what, you have a man and dad? Fucking weirdo. Like, I love the idea that you'd be like, oh, you have a man and dad now, you have two dads or two mans, you'd be slagging them. A couple of years, they could be slagging the traditional, quotation mark, marriage. It's like, come on. Because people are like, oh, bullying and all this, bullying and all that. It's like, fucking people bully anyone for anything.
Well, the thing is, at least in the U.S., and I just kind of assumed this happens everywhere, when you get an extreme belief in anything, you don't even bother looking for information. You just kind of, in your head, you already know what's up. Because in the U.S., people were honestly afraid of, well, if we allow same-sex marriage, what's next? Will we allow different species marriage? Like, that's the leap we're going to make.
There is someone in the world married to the Eiffel Tower.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, there's someone in the world married to the Eiffel Tower, and someone got married to a live cut-out version of themselves. because they were showing how stupid the marriage system could be, but you can't. Like some of the reasons was like, I can marry a picture of myself, but two men or two women who love each other can't marry themselves. Where's the reason in that?
Again, it's just people are once you're really sold on an opinion.
Politics will never come up in this show.
First, of course it is. That's how we roll, you know.
I haven't even got to my questions yet, and we start talking about politics. Yeah, but I always find this, and it always comes up. Something will happen, and people complain, but it won't be the people who are involved with, like, so let's say South Park did a great episode, hate crime in like series 2 or 3, that Token Cartman hit Token, and he went to jail for a hate crime, and it was everyone else was like, oh, it's a hate crime, and Token's dad was like, it wasn't a hate crime, it was just kids being kids, it wasn't a hate crime, it was a crime. Let's get rid of the word hate. It's a crime. And it's the whole idea, you get people going, brah, 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 who aren't involved in it at all. Like, abortions and all this stuff that come up. And it's always men and all these people. And, like, your opinion's good. It's somewhat valid. But bullshit. How about we talk to a woman? Because
fuck that. It's my opinion is what matters. That's kind of the attitude everybody has about fucking everything.
Europe said, big heads in Europe and all this. The EU said Ireland has great same-sex marriages, but your abortion law is archaic. 50 people a day leave Ireland to go to a different country for abortions, because you had to have it has to be the mother or the child had to be at risk of dying before you can go and get one. But you had to go in front of a panel of doctors and psychologists to evaluate should you get one or not.
Honestly, what it comes down to, it's I'm male, I don't have children. I've never been really in that situation where I've had to decide on abortion or not, so I'm not the best person to give an opinion on this. But I think that's so stupid that just even the simple concept of those who are not prepared for a child, you're willing to bring them into the world. You're willing to allow someone else to bring a child in the world when they're not prepared for that kid and expect everything to turn out even okay. That's not how life works.
It's not hunky-dory all the time. So
yeah, right.
this is the point of the show that I robbed questions from inside the actor studio. He robbed it from someone else. So, what is your favorite word?
My favorite word?
Yeah.
Splendiferous.
Is that a word?
Nope.
Fine. Fair enough. What is your least favorite word?
It starts with the C. I'm not sure if...
Does it end with the T?
Yes, it does.
You can say bunt if you want.
Yeah, that's what it rhymes with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that word so much. I don't even know why. It actually makes me angry.
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you why.
I remember my sister once said it around my dad. My dad gave us such a lecture for saying the word. So, what turns you on to do something? What sparks your will or your drive to do something?
I'm a pretty motivated guy, but I also have severe ADD. So if I need to like pump up and get focused, because that's the hardest part for me, music, man. It's turn on some good music and I'm ready to do anything.
Good. So 9 Inch Nails Closer?
I'm actually more of the band. Do you even know these bands? The Clash, the Misfits, and the Ramones. That's kind of
right. Good classic.
That's
classic.
The classics. Yeah.
Do you know the song "Closer" by 9 Inch Nails?
Yes. I'm a huge 9 Inch Nails fan as well, as we're kind of talking about.
I've recently seen a version of that song "Sung by a Girl," and it's so much. It's better. I think her version is very good because you just wouldn't expect this nice little girl to go, "I want to fuck you like an animal."
Does she sing it like super aggressive as well, or
No, kind of softer though.
soft and sweet?
Soft and sweet.
That's awesome.
I want to eat you from the inside out. So it's such a good version. I've been sending to everyone. One of the lads in college, I was like, you should check out this song, but don't watch the video.
Yeah, send me the link on that. I gotta check it out now.
What turns you off? In a creative way.
If I'm exhausted, it's if I need sleep, I'm just done. I'm just done with life in general. I love sleep way too much.
Fair enough. That is very fair enough. While I'm sending you this, alright, or not send, whatever. Alright, there you go. What sound or noise do you love?
I think it's the horror movie fan in me. Not even sure if this applies to most people anymore, but like in the middle of like elementary or middle schools, I'm not sure what the equivalent would be over in your neck of the woods, but do you know what tetherball is?
Is it a ball on a stick?
It's a ball on a chain, but
On a chain?
On a chain.
Not
Or at
a
least
rope?
back in my day it was on a chain. There's this sound that if the wind picks up and hits it just right, the chain hitting against the metal pole. That sound creeps me out, but I love that sound so much.
It's interesting. We have it, but we use a rope.
Oh no.
We hit it. We hit it with like bats.
Nope, we use our hands and chains.
Right. What noise or sound do you hate?
It's classic, but the nails on the chalkboard.
A few people have said that.
God, even thinking about it. No.
What is your favorite curse word?
One word. Shit fuck.
Shit fuck, that's fine.
One word.
What profession other than your own would you like to attend? We'll take this one for YouTube. What on YouTube would you like to do that you're not doing, or you'd prefer to do?
Other than like doing LPs?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with the game theorist, but yeah, but I'm actually, my major is in psychology and social psychology, so I'm really big on like cultural influences on people and all that. I would love to actually do like a personality or psychological profile on like famous video game characters or famous like comic book characters, and like actually an in-depth, educated like viewpoint. Like, could Superman really exist in this world? If in reality, his powers aside, would his upbringing and all that actually make it so he would be, the ultimate Boy Scout, or would he be the ultimate tyrant? That kind of stuff. I would love to do psychological profiles on like superheroes and shit.
What profession would you least not like to do?
Vlog.
Don't want to do. You're not a fan of the vlog?
I like watching them. I would hate doing them. I'm just not that interesting, to be honest. It's like, today I put on pants. Thanks for watching.
I find the English are amazing with vloggers. I don't think I've ever seen any good, like, well, I'm not saying I've never seen any American ones I can relate to, where I've seen a lot of English ones I can very easily relate to.
Yeah, makes sense.
And they're also really hot, the girls. If heaven exists, what would you like God to say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Sup. That's it. That's all I need from him. Just like a head tilt and a sup. Just kind of let me go on my way.
Hopefully he doesn't ask for ID.
Yeah, no. No thanks. Yeah, that's kind of why I want him to not have a big interaction. Just let me go. Don't card me.
Go right through. Well, at this point, if there's any questions you want to ask me, you can go ahead.
Well, you've mentioned you like Nine Inch Nails. I got to ask this from everybody. What are your 3 favorite bands?
3 favorite bands.
Yeah, I always want to know that with everybody.
Oh, that's really... At the moment, I am hugely loving Ghost of a Saber-Tooth Tiger. It's John Lennon's son, Sean Lennon. And interesting fact, Sean in Irish means John, so basically named his son John. Just throwing that out there. Bands. See, it's the only band at the moment I'm listening to. Oh my god, I have to think of another band I really like. Because I usually listen to the singers. Tenacious D.
Of course.
I'm not gonna lie, I am a huge D fan. I'm a D disciple. I don't have a tattoo. I'm ashamed I don't have a D tattoo. That could change one of the days. And probably the Beatles. I'm really got.
Oh, good choice.
I've really got into them the last last year or two.
Well, now I'm curious. Do you have any tattoos?
13.
Yeah, 13 tattoos.
I have 13 tattoos.
Bullshit.
I have 13 tattoos.
I kind of feel like you're fucking with me.
I have Shenron from Dragon Ball Z on the front of my knee. My leg, sorry. I
Gotcha.
have Mario, Luigi, Batman, a Bowie skull, a love heart with my ma's name in it, a blue rose, a green ribbon for mental health awareness, a clown face hidden on my body, a tribal design on my arm, the lyrics, I've been putting out fire with gasoline, H for my second name, and 42 from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I believe you, but a part of me still doesn't believe you.
You know what?
But
it's not the first time I sent someone a link to a picture of my tattoos today. And that person was quite happy to see these tattoos I had. And I won't say who the person is because nobody knows. And I don't know why I'm bringing it up like this.
They get very quiet very quick. Damn. I didn't...
Yeah. Now, if my favorite singer is easily, hands down, David Bowie.
Fuck yeah, good man. I was just, like, right before you contacted me, I was listening to David Bowie.
Yeah, I would watch a Bowie documentary, but I think at this point I know nearly about everything about him.
Right?
Duncan, his name is David Duncan Jones. His ma's half Irish. His brother, his older brother, showed him all about jazz and music and got him into it. The song They Say Jump is about his brother's suicide. His first award he won, his dad died right after. He loved sex, as I think anyone in the 20s does.
Yeah.
And he did a lot. He never did when he was with Spiders from Mars. He rarely did 3 takes, and he never did a 4th take.
Holy shit. Yeah. You like literally updated half that Wikipedia page, like just right now.
Damn straight. I'm a huge Bowie fan because growing up, my ma would be working the weekends and my dad would be like, come on, it's time to clean, and he'd put on like the best of or an album of Bowie. So I'd basically be cleaning and listening to Bowie. He did the same thing with Pink Floyd. I've never gotten to Pink Floyd, but I just really got into Bowie. I think I liked the idea that he was someone who had his family had mental problems. He hid. He was kind of like kept himself as a social outcast for a while. It's really good. And at this point, he's been in like self-exile for 10 years, and he released an album that fucking is the biggest album he's released in his entire career. He got number 1s in every single country except like 3.
Holy shit. I believe it. I mean, I don't like most classic rock. I definitely don't like Pink Floyd or any that kind of stuff. I mean, as I say with everything, I have no issue against this, just not my cup of tea. But like David Bowie, Queen, yeah, I'm a big Beatles fan myself.
I say Queen for my favorite bands.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean, I'm more of, again, it's the bands I like is like the Clash, the Misfits, Mode. I like good old late 70s, early 80s punk rock. I do like a lot of 90s punk too. I like punk. I like punk music, but
that's fair. That's very fair enough. It's probably how you got into Nine Inch Nails.
yep.
Industrial sound. See, I finally said it. It took me an hour to say industrial sound uprising.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because, I mean, especially in the 90s, that's when, like, industrial got really kind of popular, so it was easy to find this stuff. Nine Inch Nails, Love Ministry, Front 242, all that stuff I really, really, really like, too.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I found Nine Inch Nails. It was probably because of the Johnny Cash cover of Hurt. But
Yeah, oh, God, that was such a good cover.
I absolutely love the Downward Spiral album. I was listening to some of it today, and the Further Downward Spiral album is amazing. The version of Hurt in that album is amazing. Because Hurt wasn't a big song from it, but it just blew the fuck up. And so on the Further Downward Spiral album, because it's like a remaster or a remake of some of the songs, he puts a lot. It seems like he puts more. It's a completely different sounding Hurt, same words, but the music is different. The album's amazing.
With that cover, with Johnny Cash's cover, I feel no shame saying, like, when I first saw that video for the first time and heard that cover, a few tears ran. It's
the whole thing. Like a few months later, he died.
I know.
The movie of his life was Walk the Line. Is a great movie. That he's after this girl since he's been a kid, basically, and she dies, and he dies. I think 3 months later.
Yeah, love's a crazy thing. I mean, it's still, yeah. I mean, it's Johnny Cash is one of my heroes. I love his music because, like, I mean, back in my day, I got Nine Inch Nails because Closer came out when I was in high school. I think just like when I entered high school. So, and that's what, yeah, I know, right?
Listen to this song. I wanna fuck you like an animal. And
right?
Where are you going?
Well, that was also when, like,
Stacey?
MTV played music videos.
Stacey, where are you going? No. Was it a bad music choice? Yes. It just means I want to do doggy. Oh, well, no. Go away. And I think with that weird no, I'll sign off here. I've been How the Man, that's H the Man, and I'd like to thank Ashe K Reaper. Also, one small thing, your logo on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the dark version of Link?
No, but you are now the third person to ask me that. And no, it's not. A random person who stumbled across my channel sent that to me. Said, "Hey, I really like the stuff you're putting on your channel. I drew this for you because I saw your picture of you in a kigurumi." It's like, thanks. So I put up on the YouTubes.
Because I remember when I found your channel. I was like, oh, he must be really into Link. So I thought I'd just find nothing but Legends of Zelda Let's Plays. But you like I was like, he'll have hacks and it's all Dark Link. He'll just be wearing black and be like, yeah, fuck you, I'm smoking. Yeah, I'm underage, but I don't give a shit. I do whatever I want. Do whatever I want. I don't know.
Whatever.
Navi's like, come on, Link. Yeah, dude. Nah, go fuck yourself, Navi. You do it. Do you have to say to Princess? Shit, man, she hasn't even hit puberty yet. Fucking, my buttholes haven't dropped. Where's the song? Give me the song of time. I'll hit her when I'm 17. Fuck this shit. Fucking kid. I'm wearing a tunic, man. I'm not into the guys, but Jesus, come on. So yes, I'd like to thank Ashe. I have been How the Man at Show, the man.
I got nothing.
Till next time, take care. Goodbye. See ya.
Yes.